Here, read this.
Woof.
Right, as you know, there's a tendency on this channel to get a little bit too macho. So I'm trying to redress that today by sharing with you 2 reading notes on flowers. The first one comes from the TLS, from a piece by Sasha Garwood on E.F. Benson's love life, but also she quotes some of his poems. One of the intimate poems that she quotes has a line in it that goes, "Thus opened on the world your soul's sweet eyes, bright as with morning dew on the eglantine." And this got me thinking, what is it about eglantine that makes it kind of a funny flower? There's something about eglantine that sounds like it's laying it on a bit thick, like it's a flower that's trying a bit too hard to be flowery. Obviously, there are the canonical appearances of eglantine in Keats' Ode to a Nightingale, and in Midsummer Night's Dream, Oberon. I know a bank where the wild thyme grows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. Quite over canopied, says Oberon, quite overwrought, say I. But what is it about eglantine that makes it sound a little bit too flowery to be taken seriously? I've concluded that part of it is the echo of 2 different words that run counter to its purposes. The first one is an echo of the word elephantine, which obviously tramples the delicacy that eglantine is aiming for. And then the other word that we hear an echo of, or even see a resemblance to, is elegant. But this is elegant, twisted out of shape, pretzeled. And then my second reading note to do with flowers sprouts from a wonderful line in H.G. Wells' novel, The Invisible Man. So he's in his classic get-up, he's all bandaged up, he's wearing his glasses with the side lights on that look like driving goggles. And he's variously described by different villagers. One of them compares him to a lobster. I think it's Mrs. Hall, his hostess, who says he looks more diving helmet than man. But one description that I'd either forgotten about or hadn't lingered on in the past comes in the scene where the Invisible Man is having his crates delivered full of all of his apparatus and appliances. And he gets attacked by a dog and he has to quickly change unless anyone sees his invisible leg or his lack of leg. And in that scene, someone sort of bursts in on him and gets an impression of a white face with 3 dark spots coming towards him to close the door. And he compares that image to the face of a pale pansy. And in case, like me, you don't know anything about flowers, here's what a white pansy looks like. You can immediately see what a brilliant choice of image it was from Wells. It's a familiar image for those who have seen the film. Claude Rains done up in bandages with his goggles on and a big gaping hole where his mouth should be when he takes his bandage off to eat. But what I think is so particularly brilliant about the choice of a pansy is how frail and insubstantial it also looks. It's not just about the dark spots, but the papery, crepe-like quality to those overlapping petals. It brilliantly captures both the vulnerability and the menace of the Invisible Man. Right, that's it for today. Your usual macho programming will resume tomorrow. Until then, meet me in the eglantine. Happy reading.